Currency valuation and the existence of different units of currencies are complex subjects influenced by a multitude of economic, political, and historical factors. Here's a detailed explanation. How currency is valued. 1. Exchange rates. The value of a currency is often expressed in terms of another currency, which is known as the exchange rate. For example, the exchange rate might tell you how many US dollars, USD, you need to buy 1 euro, EUR. 2. Market forces. Supply and demand. Currency values fluctuate based on supply and demand. If demand for a currency is high, its value will increase. Conversely, if demand is low, its value will decrease. Speculation. Traders in the foreign exchange market, Forex, speculate on currency movements, which can impact a currency's value. 3. Economic indicators. Inflation. Lower inflation rates tend to increase currency value, while higher inflation can decrease it. Interest rates. Higher interest rates offer lenders a better return relative to other countries. This can attract foreign capital and increase the currency's value. Economic performance. Strong economic performance, e.g., GDP growth, low unemployment, can enhance a currency's value. 4. Political stability. Countries with stable governments are more attractive to foreign investors, which can increase demand for their currency, and thus its value. 5. Government actions. Central banks can influence their currency's value through monetary policy, such as changing interest rates, or engaging in open market operations, buying, selling government securities. Why different countries have different units of currencies. 1. Sovereignty. Currency is a symbol of national sovereignty. Each country maintains its own monetary policy and controls its own currency to suit its specific economic needs. 2. Historical reasons. Many countries have historically developed their own currency systems. Over time, these systems evolved based on regional trade practices, colonial histories, and economic circumstances. 3. Economic policy. Different countries have different economic conditions and policy goals. By having their own currencies, countries can tailor monetary policy to their specific economic needs. Why all currency values are not the same. 1. Economic fundamentals. Different countries have different levels of economic productivity, resources, and growth rates. These differences impact currency value. 2. Inflation rates. Varying inflation rates across countries affect currency values. Higher inflation in one country relative to another usually devalues the currency. 3. Interest rates. Different countries have different interest rate policies, which affect currency values. Higher interest rates typically attract foreign capital, increasing currency value. 4. Political and economic stability. Countries with stable political environments and robust economies tend to have stronger currencies. 5. Trade balances. Countries with large trade surpluses, exporting more than they import, often see their currencies appreciate. Conversely, countries with trade deficits may see their currencies depreciate. Example, let's compare the US dollar, USD, and the Japanese yen, JPY, exchange rate. Suppose the exchange rate is 1 US dollar equals 110 Japanese yen. Economic indicators. The US may have a lower inflation rate compared to Japan. The US Federal Reserve might have set higher interest rates compared to the Bank of Japan. Political stability. Both the US and Japan are politically stable, but geopolitical events might affect them differently. Trade balance. The US often runs a trade deficit, while Japan typically has a trade surplus. Given these factors, even though both the US and Japan are economically strong, their currencies have different values due to differences in inflation, interest rates, trade balances, and market perceptions. Conclusion. Currency values are determined by a complex interplay of market forces, economic indicators, political stability, and government policies. Different countries have different currencies because of historical, economic, and sovereignty reasons. The value of each currency varies based on national economic conditions, global market perceptions, and specific monetary policies. This system allows each country to tailor its monetary policy to its own economic conditions, which is essential for managing national economic stability and growth.